Davis over to Broadhead. There's the Blackburn manager, Eustace. And we certainly will be into a relegation battle in the last coming weeks to finish this championship season. 19th as it stands. They did start this Easter weekend 17th. The last couple of results today dropped down into 19th, still 3 points above the relegation zone, but 3 points is not where you want to be, and we'll be hoping that they can extend that gap a little bit more. Pickering. Now they're looking for Griseni. Pickering. Griseni. Costello to Griseni. Now Wharton. Wharton was asking for it. Ipswich Town defence holding solid as it stands, giving Blackburn Rovers too many opportunities.
It's good possession football from Blackburn. They're just not really getting anywhere because of that solid defensive setup from Ipswich. They're finding it hard to break through them. They're getting the ball into wide areas, but there's no one in the box to cross to with Dolan and Schmodix in there. They're not going to be Wolfenden and Edmondson in the air, so they're trying to pick their way through the Ipswich defensive setup, and that is proving difficult for them.
Well, it certainly was an entertaining meeting the last time these two sides met, which was 6 months ago. Ipswich beat Blackburn Rovers 4-3 at the end of September. Blackburn had come from 3-1 down. They levelled it at 3-3, but then it was Luongo who scored that late winner. And they certainly have been entertaining this season, Ipswich Town. Has that for you been the difference for Ipswich compared to the other teams in the Championship, that they are able to fight back late on?
It's quite interesting. A lot of sides, when they get promoted from the Championship, it's all about the defence, but for Ipswich, at times they do defend well.
It's Griseni. The flag is up though. Well, the flag was already up quite some time before George Edmondson had put it in the back of his own net.
Yeah, but this has to be the tactic for Blackburn, is trying to in behind that Ipswich defensive line, because playing through them is proving hard. He's gone slightly too early. He's looking along the line.
Long go.
Example of what I was talking about with Blackburn as a team defending just halfway inside their own half. There's just no way out. They can't keep the ball and get up the pitch.
Finds Davis. And win it back. It's Chaplin. Moore. Chase it down, but you could hear the groans of frustration from the Blackburn fans.
Once again, Blackburn, they get the ball back, but there's just no easy forward ball. They just can't relieve the pressure. They can't get into the Ipswich half.
perhaps to take a strike, but it was quickly blocked. Has his sights set on goal. Chaplin again. This time couldn't get as much power behind it.
That's how he chops and changes his position. This time he's virtually leading the line rather than dropping into a pocket of space, leading the line, getting the ball into his feet, turning brilliantly. Once again, not a clean contact. Theirs was better this time though.
Rossini. Costello.
I see that so often with Morsey and Luongo, the defensive cover they provide from central midfield, always there to read the situation so well and just step in alongside the centre half just to pick the ball off as Morsey did there.
Luongo and now Edmondson.
You see that forward ball to Tyrese Dolan. He's got absolutely no chance of winning it up against Edmondson. So you've got to play it into his feet, into his thigh maybe, so he can control the ball, he can hold Edmondson off. If the ball's in the air above his head, no chance of keeping hold of it.
Here's Hutchinson. Now Tuanzebe. Space now for Wolfenden to make his decision. Here's Morsey. Trying to find the space for Hutchinson again, but this time dealt with by the Blackburn defence. Chaplin again. It's to Tuanzebe. Green. Forward. Here's Dolan. There's options to aim for. There's a chance! Costello finds the equaliser. Dolan, who has a little bit of space to get across him, but cleared quickly away by Wolfenden.
There's a difference when you get the ball into the feet of Dolan, twisting and turning. Dancing away from big defenders.
I'm not sure if they're still questioning the referee over the disallowed goal. Alex, who was stood right in front of the Sound goalkeeper Václav Hladký, which is why the flag was up. He was in an offside position. Then with the corner, headed away by Kiefer Moore. It's a good cross, and Wolfenden to it first.
Yeah, Schmolix is probably saying to the referee, well, I didn't touch it, but he doesn't have to touch it to be considered offside if you're interfering with the line of sight of the goalkeeper.
Morsey. Tuanzebe. Now Wolfenden. Here's Leif Davis. For more. Dolan. Blackburn Rovers can charge forward. They want to get on with it quickly, Blackburn. Here's Sam Morsey. Out to Twanzebe. Chased down here by Hutchinson. Rankin Costello. Taken out, and the two players still down. And Rankin Costello. The good news for them, though, is the rain seems to have momentarily stopped. It has been relentless since we arrived.
Momentarily being the word.
Yeah. Dolan. Well, let's have a look at this disallowed goal again.
Just an example of how you can be considered offside even though you don't touch the ball, because Sammy Smodic's there in an offside position, doesn't touch the ball clearly, but if you interfere with a defender, if you're in the line of sight of the goalkeeper, even though it's not that clear cut, that's exactly why the decision has been made and the goal was chalked off.
Edmondson. Wolfenden. Now Kiefer Moore. One go across to Leif Davis. Moore trying to hold on. Never afraid of playing out from the back, are they, Ipswich Town? Chaplin who got caught.
Scott Wharton, who's followed Connor Chaplin all the way into his own half, and as Chaplin releases the pass, he clatters into him. He's fortunate to escape with just a word from the referee here. Does he catch Connor Chaplin? Just maybe pushes him over more than anything else, so I think it's just a word is probably right from Stuart Adwell, not a booking.
Ipswich are unbeaten in their 21 championship games against the current bottom half. Really hoping that stat continues for them tonight. Blackburn, though, have managed quite a few draws over the last couple of games.
Morsey. Major worry for Blackburn Blackburn is recovering from conceding the first goal. 20 occasions this season they have conceded the first goal. They've only come back to win one game, so it's a side as good as Ipswich. Take every opportunity that comes along and hope they have a bit of an off day, but it's been much more of a contest. Last 10 minutes, we haven't seen that kind of fluency from Ipswich that we've come to expect.
There's Chaplin. Took it quickly to take the pairs by surprise again. Well, he certainly will be hoping that Premier League action will be in his diary next season. And what we've got coming up for you tomorrow night, Saturday night football, Aston Villa against Wolves, coverage getting underway from 5 o'clock. Saturday night football, Brentford against Manchester United follows that. And then Super Sundays, he's Liverpool against Brighton. Before a massive contest, Manchester City against Arsenal. Blackburn Rovers looking here, though, to try and find an equaliser. They certainly have got a little more pace and energy. Try and end this half.
Yeah, Eshterik's did really well in the Ipswich penalty area to keep his feet and keep hold of the ball. There's only hedges for him to try and pick out. There's 3 Ipswich defenders back there to snuff out the danger. When he gets on the ball, wherever he is on the pitch, can create, can score, things happen.
Pickering. Frustration perhaps from Terry Stolen.
That's exactly what it was, because it was a clear foul. He's just hacked his legs away and Morsey felt it, went to ground. Morsey does nothing wrong at all. I think John Eustace will be so frustrated because his side, yes, have been such a poor goal, an avoidable goal will frustrate him.
Well, the scoreline is all that matters to Kieran McKenna at the moment, because they are top of the championship table as it stands.
At this stage of the season, it's at stake for Ipswich. It's not about performances, how well you play, it's getting over the line and continuing to win games.
Here's Chaplin. Xavier. We are into 3 minutes added on in this first half. Will go the way of Ipswich. Not happy about it though, Blackburn, especially under Tronstad.
They feel they won the ball clean, the counter-attack was on. Just gets away from Broadhead. And nothing wrong with that challenge at all. I can see why. John Eustace, the Blackburn players, can't believe the free kick's been given.
Here's Tonzebe. A challenge from Sondre Tronstad came in as they were frustrated with the decision from the referee.
Well, I think Stuart Atwell could be getting in at half-time here because the fans, whether it's Ipswich fans or Blackburn fans, they're giving him so much abuse every decision that he makes. I'm not sure how much contact there was on Morsey here. He does well to intercept. Is he clearly caught there by Cresceni? I'm not sure there's any contact there. Referee's in a good position to spot it. He thinks so, but what could do with getting into the dressing room cup of tea and just let everything quieten down.
Here's Wolfenden. Well, there goes the half-time whistle, and as it stands, Ipswich Town atop of the table, all thanks to a Connor Chaplin opener early on in this first half. It was a gift really after a mistake from the Blackburn goalkeeper Ainsley Pears, but the Blackburn players still frustrated with the officials. They are taking their time going back in at half-time, but the half-time score here, Blackburn 0, Ipswich 1.
Cheers to the fans' spirit. Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports.
Barbie. Available now on
From kitchen and bathroom transformations to paint and garden projects, Wix has everything. Thing you need. Don't be house embarrassed. Is all around. But technology alone is not enough. For me, the drive is everything. New all-electric Lexus RZ.
Football, best served with the crack. Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports. These two deep in conversation, and there's plenty to talk about. Ipswich Town 1-up at Blackburn Rovers. Connor Chaplin with his 13th goal of the championship season.
Excuse you.
It was that good a start. I'm choking here, Troy. So Connor Chaplin finds himself in acres of space after starting off the build-up himself. Just talk us through, as we work through these angles, the actual finish, because Ainsley Pears gets wrong-footed. Is it a goalkeeping error? Is it a lucky effort from Chaplin?
As a striker, it's a great finish. That's what we would say. But he's mishit it. He's took all the pace off, and I think Eusty and Blackburn were devastated because the keeper, he's set, he's there, all the pace has come off it. He never really reacted. It never looks like he actually has got to save it. So even if he caught it well or not, he's just really flat-footed, which is always a worry when you look at your goalies like that. But it certainly put them under pressure, which was unnecessary from their point of view of where they are in the league at this moment in time.
Of course, you don't really want to be digging out players individually, but Ainsley Pears did appear to be at fault for that one. They thought, got themselves back on level terms, Blackburn Rovers. Now, this is up for so much debate. John Radkin Costello wheeled away thinking that he got Rovers back on level terms. However, it was then disallowed for Sammy Smodics being in an offside position and deemed to be in the line of sight of the goalkeeper. Now, it's between the assistant referee on that particular side, who sees that Smodics is beyond the last man, and then the debate between himself and the referee, Stuart Atwell, comes to the collective decision, Nigel, that he is in the line of vision for the goalkeeper. That's my very long-winded explanation of it. Would you agree with it?
What, your explanation? Yeah, look, it's... I think Blackburn are very unlucky.
This is the key
one. Very unlucky, because, he's not in the... There's no blocking of his sight, the goalkeeper's sight, and the defender gets a touch on it. I just think it's clear as mud again, basically, and so there are. We all get confused as to when the assistant should put the flag up, and at no point, because we've looked at that right the way through, at no point does he put the flag up. But then you can see that there's a conversation going on. I just think Blackburn are very, very unlucky, just because we get to see it from the angle where we're right behind it, and he's not really causing a problem for the defenders, or certainly the goalkeeper. It
would strike you more, Troy, wouldn't it, as natural traffic within a 6-yard box, because, as we said, we're talking about the assistant referee there pointing out the fact that Smodics is offside, then Stuart Atwell taking that into consideration, discussing with his linesman. Is he then in the line of sight of the goalkeeper? And the angle that we do see next appears, yes, he's around there, but not directly impacted. I always
think you can look at players' reactions, and not one of the Ipswich players is calling for offside. The keeper's not doing anything. They're all thinking we've been caught out here. And from a Blackburn point of view, that's what they have to do more of now, because Ipswich are going to dominate the ball more, and they've got to hit them on the counter-attack. But they've got to be more deliberate in their approach when they're going forward. Believe that they can score, because those opportunities are there for them.
OK, so Ipswich lead 1-0 at the break, and it would be a victory that would take the top of the championship, given results elsewhere so far today. Disappointment for Rovers going into half-time. Plenty of time, though, for them to get back into it. Cheers to away day magic. Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports.
You know what I love about investing with Vanguard? Knowing they have my best interests at heart. That makes me go, yeah.
I love the low fees, because I get to keep more returns.
We love how straightforward they've made investing.
Because it makes life easier. Join more than 50 million investors around the world who love Vanguard Value. Vanguard, value to investors.
There's two things I love more than anything: rugby and teaching. You have to look after yourself before looking after anyone else, and that starts with self-care.
Upgrade to Dove Men Advanced. Nourishing body wash. Superior 72-hour antiperspirant plus added moisturizers for comfortable skin.
When I feel and look good, that confidence then comes across in my coaching and they know what they need to do going forward.
Upgrade to Dove Men Advanced.
Come on, that's what I'm saying.
Look at you, an absolute legend. Not you, Frank. You switch to QuickBooks for simple, smart accounting software. Brilliant value at a shock-free price.
Yeah, I like that.
And you get real help from real people. That's how you business differently. Intuit QuickBooks.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Oh, step into my heart. Leave your
From kitchen and bathroom transformations to paint and go. Garden projects.
Pizza's now £8, medium now £10, and large now £12. Yep, we're making cuts too.
At Lidl, whoever's hosting Easter, we've got you covered. By serving up our tasty birchwood leg of lamb, this delicious lighthouse-based side of salmon, and a leany Prosecco popping with an extra Lidl Plus discount, you'll absolutely crack it. That's a cracking Easter with Lidl. Now that's big on quality and always Lidl on price.
With extra spring savings at DFS, it's out with the old and in with the new. Is the joyful Jules Patterdale your thing? The French Connection Zinc at $7.99? Or the roomy Ronan, all with 4 years interest-free credit for a short time only. Hurry though, these extra savings end Wednesday. DFS, what's your thing?
Is it?
I know you love their classic, but I'm all about Yazoo's new thick and creamy. Look at it. Oh.
Yazoo, shake it up.
So you can love Walkers. Walkers, Britain's most loved crisps.
Did you want one, love?
Imagine a place where magic is no longer an illusion.
I love magic.
Sky Cinema Wizarding World Collection, available now. Enjoy more of the latest blockbusters on Sky Cinema with Paw Patrol, the mighty movie.
What is that?
What's going on?
I think I've got superpowers.
Ready for action.
All right, puppies, playtime is over.
When you go up against one of us, you go up against all of us.
Paw Patrol, the mighty movie, available now on Sky Cinema.
Cheers to goals and glory. Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports. Of the Championship ahead of Watford taking on Leeds at 8.
'Cause it's the little things that mean an awful lot.
Easter's not just about football, of course. Live Super League coming your way tomorrow. Warrington against Catalans, 2:55 Sky Sports action. Then later on, 5:25 on the same channel, Salford take on Lee. Kick-off in the second half about to get underway. Nigel Pearson, what gets Ipswich over the line in this second half? Have they been troubled at all?
I think the game's quite open, actually. I mean, look, if I was them, I would still be confident that because they've defended at times quite deep, they're good on the counter-attack, I still think both sides will get chances. I'm sure Blackburn have gone in at half-time and know that they've come more into the game. They know they'll probably get chances themselves. But I just think Ipswich have an air of confidence about them that I expect them to be a bit better in the second half.
Top of the league, surrounded by 3 former Premier League teams. The team that came up from League One leading the way. Back to Andy Hinchcliffe, P. Moulenstein.
Thank you very much. Well, what a story it is for Ipswich at the moment. They are top of the table. They'll be hoping to hold on to that position as well if they get this result over the line. But Blackburn Rovers certainly started to grow into the game, more into the end of that first half. Will they continue that momentum as they look for an equaliser after that early Connor Chaplin goal? No changes made by either manager at the start of this second half.
Yeah, I think for Blackburn they've got to channel their first half frustrations mainly with the referee into recovering in the second half. And I think they showed in the last 10-15 minutes they can hurt Ipswich.
It's Broadhead. Now Chaplin, who took the strikes and into the side netting.
It's probably the wrong choice, because if you look at the edge of the 6-yard box, you've got Kiefer Moore steaming in on goal. Good movement off the ball from Connor Chaplin. He's onside. Should he maybe pulled this ball back along the 6-yard box? That's the better choice, because it's a tight angle to score from.
Come on, Ben!
In the way of Ipswich. And that challenge there from Wharton.
There's a couple of occasions that Wharton has actually tracked Connor Chaplin all the way into his own half, and one of the first half is just a push to the ground. This time he goes right through the back of Chaplin. Surprised he's escaped without a booking there.
Leif Davis. Options ahead looking for Hutchinson, but he skips away from him, and here's Chaplin. Still Chaplin. And it was spilled by Pears. Aluongo. Morsey. Davis again. Couldn't quite find Kiefer Moore.
It's a bit too easy though for Connor Chaplin just to drift in field, drop a shoulder, get onto his left foot. He's always going to shoot.
They've certainly kept their confidence, Ipswich Town, when they have been ahead at half-time. They've won all 16 championship games when they were leading at half-time. We're hoping that tonight is no different.
Yeah, they look like they mean business here as well. They've been having a bit of a talking to from Kieran McKenna. It wasn't a classic first half from them. OK, they're ahead. Goalkeeping error gives them the lead, but they've got to do more. They're going to put this game to bed, and they started like they mean business, looking to get that second goal and quieten the crowd down.
Here's Dolan. They're driving forward again to try and find an opening. The delivery in. And wrestle his way through. Hutchinson to Morsey.
Frankie Costello looking to weave his way through. There's just too many Ipswich defenders back there. That's why he can't get a clear sight of goal.
Britain. It's up here though by Broadhead. They couldn't make the most of it.
There's a waste. He's trying to play that first time into Chaplin. Just secure the ball, then make sure that first forward pass.
Britain. Senni. Find a way through. The flag is up again.
There's Ryan Hedges, who drifted right across the pitch from right into a central position. But it's a good defensive line, seemingly, that Ipswich hold here. Fanzevi's the deepest line defender, but Hedges is beyond him.
Well, it's a totally different position for Blackburn than what they were in last season. When they finished 7th in the Championship last season, they narrowly missed out on the playoffs as well on the final day on goal difference. Now they find themselves in a relegation battle.
Yeah, Brereton Diaz left the club, Adam Wharton was sold, Kaminsky's left as well, so there's 3 major players that were successful for them last season gone, so it's difficult to regroup and go again. Major problem just winning games. Just, what is it, 1 win in the last 17 for Blackburn. Tough job for John Eustace to take on. But he's tightened up the defence. I think he'll be disappointed clearly about the goal they've given away here, but they are defensively stronger since he took over. You have to worry for them if they don't recover and get something out of this game. They've got Southampton, Leeds, Coventry, Leicester to play, Sunderland and Bristol City. So a tough run of fixtures for them. And they're just a side struggling to win games, so whoever you play is going to be hard when that's the case. But they've got some top sides chasing promotion in there.
There's Hedges over to Britain. Like that the cross he was looking for, it was stopped by Davis. So yeah, starting today against Ipswich, Blackburn face each of the Championship's top 4 in the remaining 8 games of the season. So a tough run of fixtures for him to have to deal with. Still on the hunt for the first victory under their new manager John Eustace.
They've drawn 6 games under him, but it's getting that balance right. Yes, they're defensively stronger, but you need to be able to score those goals, to pick up wins, to climb away from the relegation places.
Morsey. He's trying to release Broadhead.
It's the wrong choice of forward pass there for Morsey, because out on the left-hand side, Leif Davis, as he's done all season long, in acres of space, providing the width, just get your head up and play the ball out to him.
Just making sure that Ryan Hedges is okay.
There's a strong challenge, Davis on Hedges. Davis actually picked up a bit of a knock as well. Both players feeling the effects of that coming together.
And it is his 100th Championship appearance of his career, Ryan Hedges. So a landmark moment for him this evening. Here's Hedges. Just got caught there by Luongo. a cross and a header there from Chaplin.
Defensive lapse from Blackburn, they just go to sleep. Luongo runs away from his man. Runs away from Tronstadt, tries to actually pass him on to a defender who's not aware of the run that the midfielder has made. It's too easy, that. They're going to get punished if they're so sloppy at the back as they were there.
He was the one to cause Blackburn the heartbreak in their last meeting. So Luongo, late winner, and a very exciting 4-3 game.
Blackburn are having a fair amount of possession, but they're just not laying the glove on Ipswich. Trying to play out from the back, a lot of sideways passing, not really getting the ball into their front two, getting up the pitch, getting into the Ipswich penalty area. That has to change if they are to recover this situation.
Ball head. He's looking to his left and he looks to his right, but here is Leif Davis on his left. Chaplin. Hutchinson trying to find a way through. Boeing. Davis back into Kiefer Moore. Wasn't allowed to take the strike.
It was just a poor first touch from Kiefer Moore. He's in a decent amount of space, just needs to keep that ball close to him.
There is Kiefer Moore, across to Leif Davis. Flag is up though.
You do get a feeling though that Ipswich are in.
Way too much power behind that.
It's a terrible ball in. They work the situation well to open space up for Britain, but then you're relying on a decent bit of quality into the box, and this is massively overhit. Good move from Hedges, and Smodics gives the fullback space to deliver what should be a good ball into the box. You shouldn't be overhitting it this badly. This is poor.
He knows it as well when you look at that reaction. There's Leif Davis. Kiefer Moore was changing down, but Milton had it covered. Davis wins it back. There's Morsey. Which couldn't quite find Kiefer Moore. Dolan. Out to Hedges. No options, and Hedges is still there. Going to try and strike it. Schmonics will collect.
What a challenge by Connor Chaplin. Had to get that right, tackling with his wrong foot as well. Brilliant block from the attacking midfielder.
Dolan. She's arriving as Schmonics.
Well, there must be a defensive touch on this because it's a corner, but much better from Blackburn. Plenty of width in their play. Zipping the ball around, it breaks kindly. In the end for Sammy Schmodics. Does the right thing, trying to keep it down, pass it home, just gets a slight touch that takes it over the Ipswich crossbar.
Another opportunity, perhaps on the way for Blackburn.
Blackburn from set pieces, just trying to mix things up a little bit, give Ipswich something a bit different to think. The forward ball is actually, it's over here, it's out of play when it's headed back across goal.
So 2 changes being made then for Blackburn Rovers. The 2 that will be making way then. Harry Pickering and Joe Rankin Costello. There's going to be some other changes as well for Ipswich. So Kiefer Moore is one of those to make way. Richardson is also making his way off. He's just gone to get some word from the manager. Broadhead has also made his way off. And Connor Chaplin, who scored the goal for Ipswich Town, makes way as well. So Jackson, Sarmiento and Mohammadi are the 3 who come on. And it was Ben Crescenny, by the way, who made way for Blackburn in the earlier substitution.
Kieran McKenna is never afraid to make changes. It's never just one, it is 2 and 3 at times. They tend to come on and have a major effect on games as well.
Just confirming the first double change for Blackburn, that it was Crescenny and Rankin Costello who made way. Moran and Iari, the 2 who are on.
This is a decent spell for Blackburn. They're pinning Ipswich in, just whether they can create that one good opportunity to get an equaliser.
Is Hedges. Hitton lifting it in and quickly dealt with. And Hedges, who the striker, is bouncing down low and for another.
keep the pressure on, keep the tempo, get the ball, get it down, take the corner quickly, keep Ipswich on their toes. You can't let that tempo drop. On the front foot.
The corner delivery's there, and there's a header as well, but it was very well saved by Hladky.
Yeah, he gets decent contacts on the header, but there's not that much pace on it. It's the bounce that maybe could be the problem for the goalkeeper, but it's not bouncing close to him. Hladky has a good look at this. Well, it's a save he should make. Again, encouraging for Blackburn from open play, from set plays, just starting to ask a few questions defensively of Ipswich, but they need to be clinical with the chances that they create.
Here's Davis. Now Hedges. A bit away from the Asher Sarmiento. Here's Callum Britton. Stopped in his tracks there by Luongo. Trying to go on with it quickly as well.
In the first 10 minutes of this half, it was Ipswich with a real foothold, looking like they're going to get the second goal, but since then, Blackburn, they're getting a foot on the ball, they're getting up the pitch, they're getting the ball into the Ipswich box, which they struggled to do in the first half, so the pressure is there, just whether they can create a good chance and take it.
It's a little bit of legs at the back there for Ipswich. With a couple of chances. So another change then, as Harry Clark replaces Leif Davis.
He's not a player that you normally would take off. Kieran McKenna hasn't done that throughout most of the season, so whether he's feeling slightly unwell or that knock in the challenge with Hedges, is that the problem? But it's a big call to take him off.
Well, a big 20 minutes coming up in this game. Clark. Williamson. Johnson. Johnson across to Ryan. To it, and now Luongo. Ryan and Wharton both making their way forward. Britain, the ball in, looking to try and test the goalkeeper. It's spilled, and there's a strike!
Well, it took a while for the referee to blow his whistle because Wharton challenges Haladki. Does he foul him though? You normally feel any contact on a goalkeeper and a free kick will be given. High hanging ball. Does Wharton do much wrong? Well, I think he actually just leans into the goalkeeper, doesn't he? It takes a while for Stuart Atwell to actually blow his whistle, but he is, well, that left arm is into the back of the goalkeeper's neck. I think it is the right decision. Good strike from Moran, takes it home beautifully, but there was a foul at the far post on Haladki.
Yeah, it was quite the finish, wasn't it, from Andy Moran, only just been put on as a substitute. But again, no goal for Blackburn. Clark. Here is Hutchinson. Wharton. Wharton.
Coaches and players always say we only concentrate on what we're doing, but when you've got games spread out over the day like this, crucial games, of course you need to know what's happened.
As a player, do you feel that there is a slight difference to your performance when you are under such pressure? Ipswich obviously under the pressure of trying to win promotion, Blackburn trying to avoid relegation.
Yeah, when you're looking to go up or looking to stay up, I've experienced both those scenarios, and yes, it is really difficult to play your natural game.
And here come Ipswich again, looking to try and get it, and it's completely missed. Alhamadi.
It's a difficult chance because it's a slightly bouncing ball, but it's good work from Caden Jackson. And Hutchinson playing in that role he did against Sheffield Wednesday so effectively as a number 10. Releases the pass out wide, but that bobbly ball back to Alhamadi makes it difficult for him to strike it cleanly and hit it goalwards.
Here's Dolan. Looking for options above. He was there and he was waiting to try and find the right player. Couldn't get the strike away, Schmodix.
Well, they worked the opportunity brilliantly. Real surprise that Schmodix has played and missed there. occasions there, Terry. Still just positive play, getting on the ball, driving at defenders, committing them. Sitting a little bit.
Is Britain. More forward. Well, there's a yellow card. It was to Luongo. Blackburn. Britain with the corner deliver. The back in. Away by Morsey. Hutchinson, the referee, just trying to calm things down at the moment.
It's really good defensive work from Sammy Schmorix, who was the last man there, and he did well to get goal side of Hutchinson and just slow him down. He eventually got fouled himself. Looking early, I think, for Luongo in the build-up as Blackburn looked to go forward. Luongo just takes Hedges out. And Hedges has got goal side of him. Luongo pulls him down. Yellow card.
A yellow card for Massimo Luongo. And in that, Sima Talalovic is on for Blackburn to replace Ryan Hedges. Back for Blackburn. Dolan again. Over finding Smodics. They're trying to make the most of this.
Yeah, but with Talalovic coming on, they've got a bit more physicality, a bit more aerial threat. Trying to get a decent ball into the big striker, we'll see.
Will he make an instant impact with the bench? The Ipswich fans are nervous. Now lifted back in again and claimed by Hladky.
That's a difficult ball in from Schmodics outside of the boot, trying to pick out a teammate. Got to get the angle right, the weight of the ball in right. Keeper read it well.
Well, there was another yellow card, this time for Caden Jackson. Walton. Stolen.
Well, for Ipswich, winning the game, on top of the championship table is all that matters, but they're having to dig deep here.
It's Britain. Claiming it went out. Tronstad. Now Wharton. The ball in. Out to Dolan again. Strike away, but there's still options available. The flag is up though, so they will be stopped in their tracks once again.
You see the aerial threat that Talalovic brings. He can play those longer forward balls into the big strike. He just nods it down for Dolan, but he's just gone into. Actually, he isn't offside. It's a wrong call. He's played onside by Harry Clark.
Well, a huge last 5 minutes. Ipswich as it stands, top of the table.
4,500 Ipswich fans have made the trip. That's an incredible effort on Good Friday.
How much would the international break helped both teams? I mean, the fact that they had a little bit more time with such a busy run of fixtures before it and now after it.
I suppose it all depends how you do after the international break, but you've got to work as best you can in the time that you've got.
Here's Britton looking to try and make his way through, but undefended. Wharton to Hyatt. Sarmiento. So Sarmiento fires it across. And this could be dangerous. And just wide.
Caden Jackson just takes that ball slightly too wide, so the angle is very much against him. Wharton's closing down on him as well. It's well wide of the target in the end, but good work from Sarmiento to break free and then to deliver just the right pass. His touch is poor, it takes him wider than he really needs to be. Nowhere near the target in the end.
Let's look at what they've got left for the remainder of the season. Big game coming up against Southampton in the next fixture on Monday.
They've got 4 playoff contenders in there, but that game at Southampton on Monday is huge for them. That's why it's so important that they win this game.
Ayari. Smolik's trying to chase it down. Again, the offside flag was up. What do Blackburn need? Of course they need points, they need the wins, but in terms of performances, what do they need for the next couple of fixtures?
I think the character is clearly there. They're going to be so upset by the goal that they've given away. Ainsley Pear's goalkeeping error, but they pushed and pushed. They haven't really created gilt-edged opportunities, but you have to give them a lot of credit against a very good side, a side that could get to the Premier League. They've given as good as they've got. They pushed on in the second half. He's made changes, John Eustace trying to force the issue as well, but just that lack of really good goal-scoring opportunities, and that has been a problem all season long for them.
Moran. Well, there certainly has been more attacking intent from Blackburn in this second half. They search for an equaliser. Into 5 minutes of added time. 5 huge, crucial minutes for both Blackburn and Ipswich. With the delivery. Here is Hutchinson. He will charge all the way on his own at the moment.
This is where Kieran McKenna and Ipswich want to be, in the Blackburn half, on the ball, just taking their time, just running the clock down.
To Tronstad. Britton couldn't get that. Clark. Gets the free kick as well.
It's positive defending from Harry Clark. He sees that the pass is actually short, steps in, wins it. Just maybe pulled back by Callum Britton. And this is what Ipswich will take all day long. Free kicks, cheap free kicks in this type of area. Just take your time, run the clock down. Leave some pressure, big deep breaths, get to the halfway line and see the game out.
They will certainly be feeling the nerves in the final couple of minutes.
It's been a stellar season for Ipswich so far. This is not a game that any of their fans will remember, but it's just about winning now, getting to the Premier League. And you're so close.
Coming out to try and hold on to it, but it will go for the home side.
I suppose ultimately the game is a tale of two goalkeepers. Ainsley Pear's making a mess of a soft shot from Connor Chaplin, and Hladky getting away with a major error with his feet, just being able to recover and get an arm on the shot from Smodics. That's really decided the game.
Over to Britton. Is there still hope for Blackburn? Oh, just a shoe that they've just lifted over. In the corner.
Oh, Blackburn going to get a bit of good fortune. They're getting plenty of crosses in, shots in. Every deflection's ending up going over the crossbar. They're doing absolutely everything here. Blackburn looking for an equaliser, which will be a key point in their survival battle, just not getting any luck.
Well, Ipswich want to make a change. Burgess.
Well, Burgess is saying to Hutchinson, go to ground so he can make this substitution. They need an extra defender on.
Well, it's worked because now they can make the change. So Mario Hutchinson is to be replaced by Cameron Burgess.
You can see why Kieran McKenna wants to get a big defender on. This could be the last opportunity Blackburn have to get an equaliser. So get Hutchinson off, get a big defender on to hopefully clear their lines.
And Blackburn ready to bring on Hayden Carter as well. And so Harry Pickering has made his way off. And this will be the first appearance of Hayden Carter under John Eustace, but there is Burgess. And Carter, who is on for Blackburn Rovers in these final few minutes. Well, we've already played the 5. Of course, there will be a little bit extra with all the stoppage. corners there. Now to Britain. Sarmiento. Back in by Britain. Blackburn Rovers trying absolutely everything. Who tried to go forward, but it was away. And there is the full-time whistle. A huge victory for Kieran McKenna and Ipswich Town, who go top